Hello again, this is Emma Brooke Gilding, therapeutic life coach and counsellor, therapist, life coach, yogi, teacher and student of A Course in Miracles, all things. But my main focus for you today is to share the final sneak peek of my 12-week Clarity, Compassion and Confidence therapeutic life coaching program with me. So just to give you a little bit of background, in case you missed it the first couple of times, this is 12 weeks, 3 power workshops with 2 to 3 hours of audio, loads of exercises and stuff in each workshop, and then in between that 2 one-to-one sessions in between each one, so 6 one-to-one sessions with me as well over the course of the 12 weeks. So really intensive program, but really life-changing and very focused on getting you from feeling a bit lost, self-sabotaging, drifting, to really ploughing forward and knowing exactly who you are, where you want to be, what you're about, clearing all the past, clearing all the judgment, letting go of the inner critic, having really strong boundaries that you can hold easily, and having a wonderful positive mindset moving forward. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is mindset, because it's such a huge thing and people talk about mindset all the time in the online world. You've got to have the right mindset, you've got to have a winning mindset, successful mindset, whatever it might be. And you may also have heard the terms law of attraction, Abraham Hicks, manifesting, bandied around the online space quite a lot. And maybe The Secret as well. And if you've watched The Secret or read The Secret, maybe you're thinking, I don't really get this. I don't get how I somehow think of a yacht and one just magically appears in my life. I don't really get that. I tried doing it last night. I woke up this morning, no yacht. I mean, no surprise considering I live in the middle of the mountains, but still, they said if I thought about a yacht, I could get a yacht. It's not here. What's happening? So I wanted to share with you my understanding of the law of attraction and mindset. I am a spiritual person and I do believe in the law of attraction, but I think it's picked up quite a negative connotation as well. So I wanted to just talk briefly about the fact that quantum mechanics and quantum physics is now starting to match up with or support some of the elements of law of attraction, in that we have loads of bits of information that we're exposed to each second, and our brain cannot bring to our attention every single bit because our head would explode. There's just way too many bits of information. So it brings into our awareness that which matches our current belief system, because it doesn't want to make extra work for us, it doesn't want to get us confused. So it looks into what we believe, what we've been spending our time thinking about, and brings into our awareness that which matches it. So our perception of reality is never reality. We can't see everything. We see a fraction of it. So that's why everybody sees things differently. That's why, if you've had 2 twins grow up with the same upbringing, one might go completely off the rails and one might go on to really excel and do different things because they've seen the world differently. So this gives you a little bit more of a concrete grounding in what we mean when we say your thoughts create your reality. In that, when we become very aware and choose our thoughts consciously, we can then choose what our brains filters into our awareness. Because I think no matter what you look at, you'll be able to find some good things and some bad things, no matter what you look at in the world. And I know there are some really horrific things, and I'm not downplaying that at all. And that's not for this sneak peek, but that there are people who inherently see the world as a good place and a safe place, and there are those who inherently see the world as a bad, dangerous, awful place to be. And I think you get the gist of that. So what the law of attraction tells us is that we need to be a vibrational match for that which we are seeking. Okay, so in the sort of more scientific terms, our belief system needs to match that which we get. Like attracts like. So if our belief system says the world is a safe place, our brain will bring into our awareness that which matches that. So the things that we can see in our world which tell us that the world is safe, it will filter out stuff that doesn't support that belief. Okay? So if we believe the world is an abundant universe where we're constantly having opportunities to move forward in life, our brains will support that, and it will look at all the bits of information in the world and pick out only the few which support the notion that we are supported. Okay? Okay, so you're with me so far. So how that looks in terms of manifesting is we have to be a vibrational match. So if we want something different in our life, we have to feel into what it feels like to have it. Okay? If we're constantly coming from a place of, I'll use money because it's a really common example used, and it's quite easy to understand, I think. If we're thinking we want more money, we need more money, thinking I want more money, I need more money, brings you the belief system there is I don't have enough money. Okay? So your brain is then going to filter into your existence that which supports the belief I don't have enough money. i.e., it will bring into your belief more of that not having enough money. Okay? So in order to manifest more money, we need to get into a feeling state of feeling like we have enough, which is complicated when we don't have it, right? Because we're like, well, I don't have enough money. How do I feel like I do? We have to get into a feeling state. So if we kind of take away the physical element of money for a second and think, how am I going to feel when I have enough money? I'm going to feel safe. I'm going to feel secure. I'm going to feel relaxed. And then you go and focus your attention on getting into a state where you feel safe, secure, and relaxed. So you don't have to have the money. You just want to get into that feeling state of feeling safe, secure, and relaxed. So maybe thinking about the fact that you have a home that's got a secure door and you're in a safe neighborhood. Maybe that's going to help you cultivate that feeling of safety. And maybe you want to go run yourself a nice bath and feel relaxed and feel chilled, and just tune into those feelings of feeling safe, secure, and supported. Okay? And just stepping forward a little bit more, so stepping one notch up to feeling good. And the more you can get into that feeling state and remove the desperation or the neediness, the moment you have neediness or desperation around what you want, it will basically be repelled from you, okay? It's not a good way to get what you want. You have to get into a state of feeling like, God, you know what? I feel so good right now. Even if I don't get that, I'll still feel great. And that's the tricky part. That's why it isn't a walk in the park. That's why you don't just think up a yacht and get one in your garden. There is a lot of mindset work to do around this, but that's the crux of it. So you have to get into a state where you can remove the neediness and desperation and get into a state where you feel so good that it almost wouldn't matter if that was brought into your awareness or not. Because then at that point you're in a vibrational match for what you want, and it will come in and it will flow in, and you'll start to feel it in alignment and flow, and you'll see the next opportunity and you'll take it, and it'll all feel very, very easy. Right now, if life's feeling hard, I know that feeling, and I know that feeling of like, God, I just want things to be easy. I just want them to flow. And you can do that by starting to get into the little feelings. So the things that are not flowing for you, take your mind off them and do something that does feel like it flows for you. So if going for a walk or going for a run feels great for you, practice doing that. And when you're doing it, really become aware and be present and kind of, tell yourself, wow, this feels great. I'm really feeling like I'm in flow. This feels wonderful. More of this, please, universe. I'm loving how I feel right now. And that you don't, as I said, you don't have to have what you want in order to feel the way it would make you feel. You can feel how that would make you feel in other scenarios, like with the money. Money would make me feel safe, secure, and relaxed. Well, you can feel safe, secure, and relaxed in other ways. It doesn't have to be just through money. And if you can cultivate those feelings, then you can start to generate the flow and start generating the intention and the next steps. So I hope that explained a little bit more about the law of attraction and why it may or may not be working for you and how to get into that winning mindset. There's a lot of gratitude here, but there's more an awareness of how you're feeling and choosing thoughts to reflect that which you want to be brought to you. So I hope that served you. Like I said, these workshops are huge workshops. I'm giving you a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, but they're like a couple of hours, 2-3 hours each, with exercises and all sorts of stuff in between. So I really encourage you, if you're feeling like this is something that I need in my life right now, that I would love to have some support on, I really encourage you to go to www.emmabrook.net and click on the work with me, or scroll down and see clarity, compassion and confidence, and have a little read. Scroll down, you can book a call with me, we can have a chat and see where you're at. I would really love to work with you if this feels like it's in alignment for you now and like it's the right choice for you. And hopefully we can work together soon and find out, get you where you want to be, like find out where you want to be and then get you there full steam ahead in the next 12 weeks. So take care for now. Like I said, www.emmabrook.net, click on the work with me, find out some more, book an alignment call, and let's get things moving. Take care. Bye.